here's a look at the scene a few moments ago. Here it is. It's unlike any. Are fired up as their guys are ready to do Bills. And we are underway in Buffalo. And they're going to mark that yard line. Throwing on first down is Lance. Now Lance unable to escape, and down he goes. Micah Parsons in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man. Job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Another try after the first down sack. Lance eluding the pressure, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Well, as we get ready for 3rd down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on 2nd down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on 3rd and long.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Taking it about the 16. A solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. So, CD, his very first pass of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know that's a major surprise for any quarterback because, look, let's face it, no one thinks about throwing interceptions. But think about all the warm-up that we saw, right? Every pass he threw wasn't a single interception.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Ndamukong Suh busting through to get him for a loss of 6.
And Ndamukong Suh continues to be one of the pillars of a stout Buccaneers defense that helped the team win the Super Bowl last year. 6 sacks in 2020. And if you don't send extra blockers his way, that number will go up.
Shrugs him off, and he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32. Well, this defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Now a play fake. Lance And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Calais Campbell finding his way home for the sack. Here's Jack Fox now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Fielded at the 20. So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Not much there, only a yard. Now it's 2nd and 9. To throw, Bridgewater. Flush to his right. And he wisely will throw that one away. This defense for the Dolphins, they played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's what you would consider a goal for each and every defense, because if you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff team because you expect your offense to score more than that. That's what you're looking for. Room to touchdown, Bills! Donovan Peoples-Jones, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bills have taken the early lead. Extra point by McCrane, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. Here comes Hall. He's going to bring it out. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And we're in the middle part of the season where each week starts to become a little more important, and especially this, Charles, being a division matchup. Yeah, you haven't fired the starter's pistol or rang the bell lap like they do in track and field for the sprint to the finish, but you're starting to eye it, aren't you? You got to pile up those wins, put them in the left-hand column, not the L's in the right-hand column.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Lance. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Micah Parsons in there to record the 2nd sack of his young NFL career. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. Looking deep downfield. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. 3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said. 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line.
Well, I would have figured up to the 9-yard run on the previous play. Getting 1 more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was. And now it's 3rd down.
Third and short yardage, Bridgewater. And he is going to have a Bills 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that earns him a fresh set of downs. Opening carry of the game for Cordero Patterson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. These two teams, they met up earlier in the year, back in week 2. This, the 2nd meeting between these two division rivals. You might recall they met earlier in the year. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested, and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
And this is going to be intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline, and now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it in there every now and then.
The corner, Stephon Gilmore on the stop. Working from the gun, Lance. He's going to look deep for more. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Play fake, Bridgewater. Here's Johnson with a reception. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Deontay Johnson. His second touchdown on the season. And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by McCrane, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Here's the Bills kickoff unit out as they will send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window? And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. Following the interception, here's Bridgewater. And down he goes. The pressure getting to Bridgewater. The credit that sack to Robert Quinn. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Another try after the 1st down sack. Bridgewater. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles, and creating...
Oh, and Bridgewater intercepted for the 3rd time. Teron Johnson able to pick it, and his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give him a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback you got a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing now is Lance. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown. So that's now 3 first-half interceptions, and that last one even costlier as it's returned for 6 points. So as a quarterback, how do you regain your focus?
Well, QB 101 says you never show them that you're sweating. Still act like you're the guy, that you've thrown 6 touchdown passes, not 3 interceptions. But he's human. He's got to face up to his teammates. He's got to own up to that. See if he can brace up and also not look over his shoulder and see his backup starting to warm up. It's going to be a tough one for him.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. A throw left side to start out. That's complete. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. Well, these two teams met down in Miami earlier this year with the Dolphins winning that one. So they are gunning for the sweep here in Buffalo. Throwing again on 2nd down. Lance. And now here is another interception. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
On 2nd down, it's Patterson. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Patterson is going to go backwards. He'll lose yardage back to the 5. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
2nd down and goal. Bridgewater. And he spots Henderson open left side. Down at the 2. Broke through the first contact, but ultimately stopped short of the goal line. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Dearness Johnson, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bills are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Extra point by McCrane, up and good. And that makes the score 28-0. Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. And my goodness, another interception. Tedrick Thompson picks it, and he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
That's complete, Okuegbuna. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down. To throw is Bridgewater. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. A gain of 6 there on first. This is a 2nd and 4, ball at the 9. A shotgun handoff to Patterson. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. And he'll complete their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Bridgewater now. And it's caught. Touchdown. Isaiah McKenzie, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bills open the lead up to 34-0.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And we'll see how they want to play this. Just a little over 20 seconds to go. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Lance now on first down. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Well, Charles, you talk about this offense, this week 8 of the 2021 campaign. Now, normally this would be the halfway point of the season, but as we all know, this now a 17-game regular season. And because of that, seems like now maybe more than ever getting your open.
And now here is another interception. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. The disaster there, I mean, you saw it coming. The pressure gets knocked down, the interception.
Sometimes the best throw you make is the one you
don't make.
Exactly. Take care of the football. He'll also learn how to shrug his shoulders, take the proper slide steps to alleviate some of the pressure. But occasionally, like the one we just saw, sometimes just hold on to the football and take the hit.
And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on.
On 2nd down now, it's Patterson. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. So we are at halftime here on Halloween, as we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
And the first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them, because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
I'm going to come back to you.
2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
He'll rifle this one deep right side, and that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. The Bills send the punter out. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. This is taken at the 18. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And it'll be Dolphin football.